Taylor Graham here. We will continue to track some thunderstorms later this evening, and you may already hear some rumbles of thunder. We do have a few thunderstorms beginning to move in to coastal Mississippi this evening. We are noticing some heavier downpours over the water and also noticing some flashes of lightning. There we go, had some technical difficulties. So we will continue to watch more showers and thunderstorms over the next few hours. Nothing moving onshore just yet, but again, you may hear some rumbles of thunder here shortly. With these thunderstorms continuing to fill in this evening, and some of them may linger later tonight. Now, the overall severe weather risk still looking very low, but we can't rule out maybe some large hail within some of these thunderstorms. I apologize, having some technical difficulties here, getting the graphics ready to go. Just realized I wasn't showing you radar. Sorry about that. Live streaming, not pretty all the time. Here we go. I really apologize about that. So we are tracking some showers and thunderstorms moving in from over the water onshore. You may hear some rumbles of thunder shortly, some heavy downpours starting to creep a little bit closer, it looks like, to coastal Harrison County. There does remain a low wind risk of seeing some strong thunderstorms tonight. Main time frame for seeing more of these showers and storms really going to be from now until about midnight, 1 o'clock. As we head into Sunday morning, not expecting as much rainfall. And it's also going to be a little bit drier at that point with winds out of the north and northwest. We may keep some cloud cover in place. Temperatures not going to be dropping too much, mainly in the low 60s. So we continue to be under a level 1 marginal risk of severe weather overnight tonight. If we were to see severe thunderstorms, main risk going to be some large hail. Can't rule out some gusty winds. There's a very low but non-zero risk of an isolated tornado. That's not my primary concern, but we'll keep an eye on things overnight tonight just to make sure nothing spins up too quickly. It has been mild and muggy today. We're sitting in the upper 60s right now, dew points in the mid 60s, and it's a little breezy outside. We have winds out of the east and southeast, and temperatures not going to be dropping too much throughout the rest of the night. For the most part, we're in the upper 60s and low 70s. That 52 in Poplarville, pretty skeptical of that. I would say we're in the 60s up into Pearl River County as well. And so all things considered, it's a pretty mild night, especially for the beginning of March. So a wider view does show a few severe thunderstorms, or one severe thunderstorm, I should say, to our north and west across the Pine Belt. Also noticing more of those showers and storms filling in over the Sound. And those will continue to move up to the north and west, it looks like. Have a little bit of an interesting setup. We have a warm front not too far to our south, noticing some showers and storms forming just ahead of that. We also have another boundary to our north. This is a cold front that's kind of become stationary at this point, not moving around too much. And then we have an area of low pressure way out there to our west at this point. Not too terribly organized, but that will get a little bit more organized overnight tonight into Sunday, and that is going to be moving almost right on top of us by Sunday. And once we get on the back side of that system, we'll start to see some drier air moving in from the north and west. So playing this out on Futurecast, it does show some of those scattered showers and thunderstorms continuing over the next few hours. Again, while the risk is very low, one or two of those thunderstorms could become strong, maybe even severe. We'll keep an eye on things. Overnight tonight, some of those showers may linger. And then as we head into the rest of our Sunday, we do expect things to be a little bit drier, maybe just a touch cooler in the morning, temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. By the afternoon, if we're able to see more sunshine, I'm still anticipating highs in the low 70s. Now, this run of Futurecast came in not too long ago. Keeps us a little bit cooler with some of the cloud cover, but I would say if we see more sun, we're going to be back into the low 70s, and then things really begin to cool down by Monday morning with temperatures dropping into the mid to upper 40s. So a chilly start to Monday. Monday afternoon, I do expect the clouds to clear out of the way. It should be a gorgeous start to the work week with highs back into the mid to upper 60s. The wind may make it feel a little cooler, but that wind out of the north and west is going to usher in some much drier air. Hence, that's why our muggy meter drops so drastically by Monday, and that low humidity sticks around into Tuesday. By Wednesday and Thursday, we do expect to see a little bit more of an uptick in the humidity, and that's going to be happening ahead of our next rainmaker. So already looking at our next best chance of rain, Thursday. Some showers may also linger into Friday. Generally speaking, temperature-wise, we're staying very mild over the next several days. Tomorrow, again, if we get the sun, we'll be back into the low 70s. We'll be in the 60s on Monday, but those 60s not lasting very long. By Tuesday, Wednesday, and by the end of the week, things really begin to warm up. We're talking highs in the mid to upper 70s, and if we factor in the humidity, that's going to make it feel a little bit warmer by Thursday and Friday, I would say. We've got a high of 77 right now on Friday, and that's for coastal areas. There's a chance that our inland areas may be pushing 80, it seems like, by the end of the week. Also, just a reminder, tonight, daylight saving time begins. That technically happens at 2 a.m. Immediately our clocks will go to 3 a.m. So if you have any clocks you need to manually change, do it tonight before heading to bed. I know it's always kind of put you in a panic the next morning if you forgot to change your clocks and then you don't realize what time it is. So tomorrow, starting tomorrow, the sunrise is going to be later. The sunset is also going to be later. For me, at least, this is a sign that we are getting closer and closer to spring. The sunrise today was at 6:13. Tomorrow, it will be at 7:12. And we have our first sunset at 7 o'clock starting tomorrow. And from there, as we get closer and closer to the spring equinox and to the summer solstice, the days will be getting longer. They will appear longer with more daylight. Also, something of note this upcoming week, we have a total lunar eclipse. That's going to be happening overnight Thursday and into very early Friday morning. So if you're a night owl, you want to check this out. This should be something to see. Hopefully, the weather is going to cooperate. Right around 1:58, close to 2 o'clock in the morning for Central Time, that's when we expect the maximum eclipse. Then the total eclipse will start to end by about 2:30 or so, and then by about 3:45, that's when the partial eclipse will be ending. Seems like our next total lunar eclipse is going to be happening right about a year or so, March 3rd in 2026. Fingers crossed that the weather cooperates for that. I know we have a chance for some rain, some cloud cover on Thursday, maybe even into Friday. Again, hopefully we can get enough breaks in the cloud cover and the rain to keep us, or to give us at least a nice view of that lunar eclipse. So to wrap it up, overnight tonight, just a reminder, daylight saving time begins. Just a heads up, because I know that can get a little confusing. Our bodies may need some time to adjust to that. No doubt about that. We're going to be in the 70s tomorrow with more sunshine. Hopefully some clouds may linger here or there. We may also see a few showers linger early in the morning. I would say by the afternoon, most of the rain starts to move out of the way. Clouds really move out of the way by Monday and Tuesday, and those days are looking gorgeous. Highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. As we head into the end of the week, our rain chances are going to be higher. We're also going to be more humid, and we're also going to be warming up into the upper 70s, it seems like at times. We've got that potential there. So a spring just around the corner, nothing too terribly cold in our forecast. We've got a few mornings where we may be seeing the 40s, but overall, not too bad. If we can get through some of the rain tonight and early tomorrow, things are going to be in pretty good shape Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we have our 10 o'clock newscast coming up here soon. I will be on there giving out the latest updates on what we're watching on First Alert Radar, continuing to track some thunderstorms later this evening. Fingers crossed everything just behaves, so to speak, and we don't have any severe thunderstorms, but I will be monitoring things just in case some of those thunderstorms get a little bit too strong. So with that, I am going to get ready for our 10 o'clock news. Hopefully we can see you there.